So one of the first problems we see is that people have too much weight on the back of their skis. Ideally we want the weight through the centre of the skis to the front, therefore the skis dig in correctly and we can move them. If they're too far to the back, the tips of the skis start to come up and therefore we lose control. If you were to head down a slope, you wouldn't be able to grip properly and you'd gradually get more and more out of control as you went. Secondly, we want to see a nice progressive shape. What you typically see with people is people make really fast and quick movements. The movements go really quick outwards, right? So the feet really want to push out really wide really quickly. We want to make a nice progressive and slow motion to get to the desired shape that we want to. Gradually being progressive, gradually coming to a stop and gradually keeping that control. The third and one of the most common problems is that people tend to cross over the front of their skis. During a snowplow, we want to make sure we're opening the back of our skis and pushing out the back of the skis and the heels. We don't want to start in that stance and then bring our toes together and the tips together. This is going to lead to a crossing of the skis and therefore you're probably going to fall over. Lastly, we probably see that the people when they do a snowplow, they push their feet out so wide, but then what they don't do is keep the tips nice and close. So they don't get that nice shape at the front of the tips. They don't hold it probably about a tennis ball shape, we say. And therefore they just escalate out of control, because their snowplow's it's wide, but they haven't got the desired shape that we want. On Chelsea slopes, that will lead to people just accelerating downwards and forwards because they're using so much edge angle, they go forwards and forwards and forwards, and you see the same thing on snow. So there are a few common mistakes that we want to avoid. Check to make sure you're doing your snowplow correctly, get in for some lessons and make sure you are learning how to stop correctly.